I did not have special glasses, but I was walking on the street by the shops and someone was kind enough to give me their glasses. And at 3:29, I had 30 seconds to look at the remarkable eclipse. It's a time to contemplate the wonders of the Almighty, the greatness of nature. You know, sometimes it's easy to find God in miracles, but we forget that God exists in every single detail of the world. Nature itself is the greatest miracle. And sometimes we need an eclipse like today to remind us that our lives and our day-to-day breathing and seeing and hearing and eating and going to the restroom and sleeping is all a miracle of God, and we have to be grateful for it. And what a powerful moment to see that. Wherever you go, there are people on the streets looking outside to see this miracle, and I hope they're taking the same lessons. So this week's Torah portion is Tazria, and it has a beautiful message. It speaks about leprosy. Leprosy was a spiritual ailment in the time of the temple that people got if they spoke gossip, and it would be white patches that they would find on themselves, and they would have to come to the Kohen, and the Kohen, almost like a dermatologist but a spiritual one, would look at it, and if he deemed it impure, they would have to leave the community for a week. They would have to totally separate from the community for a full week, which is of course what we learn later happened to Miriam, the prophetess, Moses' sister, when she spoke badly about Moses. But it's interesting because there's many forms of impurity. But usually if you see something impure, you deal with it yourself. The only time the Torah requires us to go to a Kohen and to have the Kohen check us and tell us if this is truly leprosy and if we become impure is by the laws of Tzaras. And the question is why? Why can't we just look and see the rules and then know? And the rabbi says something very powerful. You know, if someone got leprosy, if someone got Tzaras, it wasn't simple. They had to spend a week from outside of all the different camps of the Jewish people. Imagine they were living in the desert, the Jewish people were traveling together, and you had to be separate from everyone. And what the Torah was saying is before you categorize someone as impure, before you give someone such a harsh challenge that he has to separate himself from the community for a week, you need to go to the Kohen. Why? Because the Kohen is the man of kindness. What does the Kohen say when he blesses everyone with the Birchat Kohanim? Levarech et amo Yisrael be'ahava. To bless each and every Jew with love. And what do we say? Tumecha v'urecha le'ish chasidecha. That the tumim v'urim, the breastplate, nachosh and mishpah, who did God give it to? Le'ish chasidecha. To the people of kindness, which is what represented the Kohanim. Aaron was oheb shalom v'rodev shalom. Aaron loved peace. He pursued peace. He was kind to everyone. Say the rabbis, only a Kohen, someone who truly loves and only sees people out of the positive side of his eye. You know, today we have to wear glasses for the eclipse. Glasses really protect your eye from what you shouldn't see, but sometimes it colors what you see. While the Kohanim had glasses of kindness, they saw things through eyes of kindness, and God says only they are the ones that could say, you have tzaras, you have to be separated from the community for a week. What a lesson, says the Rebbe, this is to each and every one of us in the world we live in. We're so easy to make someone an outcast, to separate from people, to say things that hurt people. But if we only learn from the message of Tzaras, that the only time, even if it comes to something that we might think is right, we have to make sure it's coming from kindness and love. Be careful in the way we treat our students and our disciples and the workers and our family and those in our community, to always learn from Aaron HaKohen, to see people with love and never to judge unless you're sure it's coming from a place of love and a place of kindness. We would do so good in our community and the world around if we all adhered to this powerful lesson that Rebbe teaches us from the Kohen. God bless you and have a great day. You still have another half an hour to see the eclipse.